Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to explain about lab program number 9. So MCA lab program number 9. Okay, so that is write a Java program which has an interface to perform a stack operation. Okay, and the second requirement is there is a one class and that implements what interface, whatever the interface you have written. This class should implement that one and creates a fixed length stack. And one more requirement is again we must have one more class that implements again interface and creates a dynamic length stack. Fixed length stack means if the size is about 3, maximum I can store what 3 values. Dynamic means even if its size initial size if I given about 3, I can store what more than 3 values. That one is called as what dynamic length stack. Okay, and so you have to create one more class that uses both stack through interface reference and does the stack operation that demonstrate the runtime binding. So runtime binding means changing something during what runtime. Okay, yeah. So before going to what program, first we will see what is a stack different stack operation. The main two different stack operations are push pop and even displays there, but main is push and what pop. Okay, so I will going to perform a push operation. First we'll check what condition. There will be what on variable top, and initial value of top is what -1, and I will check this condition. Top is equal to if it is equal to size -1. Suppose if again size as what 3 means at max I can store 3 values within this array. Okay, if top is equal to what size -1, size minus 2 minus 1 means uh, we'll come to know that this particular array is what full. Okay, otherwise what we'll do, we'll just increment what top. So what's the initial value of top? -1. If I increment by 1, it will going to become what 0. Now top will going to become what 0. Next we're going to add what value, some value. Okay, so again we'll check this condition. If it is what true, we'll display what full. Otherwise, we'll increment what top. What is the previous value of top 0? Now it will going to become what 1. Okay, we're going to add what some value. Okay, so again we'll check this condition whether top is equal to what size -1. No, if it is not true, then we will increment what top. Top will going to become what 2. So there we're going to add what some value. This will going to perform what push operation. Okay, now this condition is what true, stack is what full. Now I will going to perform a pop operation. First, we'll check the condition whether top is equal to what -1. Okay, so the top is equal to what -1. So this is the condition we're going to check. If this condition is what true, then empty. So meaning the stack is what empty. Otherwise, we'll delete this top of the stack and we'll decrement this one. So decrement what top. So top will going to become what 1. Again, we'll check this condition. The top is equal to -1. No. So then we'll delete this number. Then we'll decrement what top. Top will going to become what 0. So again, we will check this condition. Top is equal to -1. No, we'll delete this one. Then we will decrement our top. Now top will going to become what -1. If it is top is what -1, what's the meaning? Empty. Okay, this will going to perform two operation push as well as what pop. I think you people study this one in detail in your data structure. Okay, yeah. So now we'll see that program. So in the as in the question they have specified, we have to take what on interface. So we have taken what on interface and three functions: push pop and what display. Okay, and this is an interface. It is a pure abstract class. We are not supposed to write about any definition, so only we have declared it. Okay, and here we have taken a two class. Okay, first one is for fixed stack. Okay, first one is what fixed stack and one more is what dynamic stack. The code is what almost similar, only if, except a few lines, all the code is what almost same. Okay, so we have two class. One is a fixed stack, one more is what dynamic stack. Fixed stack, and I'm using what keyword implements. Why implements? Because definition for these three functions will be written within this class. That's why we are using implements. So we'll write the definition for whatever the function that is present within a stack op, stack op. Okay, so there's an interface with name stack op, which contains what sub functions declaration, and that will be implemented by this class with name what uh, fixed stack. Therefore we are using the keyword what implements. Okay, yeah. So within the fixed stack we have taken three data numbers, array, one variable top, and what size. And we have taken on constructor. Why constructor? Same name as the default class. See, fixed stack, fixed stack. I think you know the properties of constructor. And here we are initializing what data numbers. So top is equal to what minus one. I think you know the reason why we'll take what top is equal to minus one. So within the push, there's a one function. See whatever the function written here, that we are defining here. Okay. So first one is what push function. So what exactly we're doing in our push function? First, we are just displaying what on message, and so we are checking the condition. If it is for true, stack full. Otherwise, we'll increment our top and we'll add what item. And that will be whatever the item we added, that we are displaying that one. Simple. Okay. So pop again, will first we'll check the condition. If it is what minus one, top is minus one, stack is empty. Otherwise, we'll just display the topmost element and we'll decrement what top. Simple. So what about display? Display will just check the top is equal to minus one. If it is minus one, empty stack. Otherwise, we'll display all the elements that is starting from 0 to top. Okay. Same thing, whatever the code you have written, again what same thing, again array top size and constructor we are initializing. Okay. And push we only a few lines of change only in the function what push. I think you can understand why implements, because this class will going to implement three functions that is present within what stack up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, what is the change? If top is equal to size minus one, then in the previous class we had just displayed what on message stack is what full. Now since it is what dynamic means it should change. If your size initial size we have given what 3, even if I want to store one more element, so I should what adjust that size. Therefore we are doing what some changes. What is the change? We have taken what one more array with name new stack. Okay. And what is the size of that one? Previous size into what 2. If the previous size is what 3, into 2 is how much? 6. So new stack will be of size what 6. Next, what you will do, will just copy all the elements from old stack to what new stack. I is equal to 0 up to what size, old stack to what new stack, all the values will be what copied. Then we'll change the what reference. Even we'll change the value of size. If a previous value is what 3, now it will be changed to what 6. Okay. So there's what on stack. So since it is what dynamic stack, if you want to store what one more value, assume I have to store what one more value 8. So since it's what dynamic, it should allow that one. Okay. So for that reason, what we'll do is we'll take what new stack. First we'll increase the size of that one. We'll double that one by multiplying by what 2. Next, whatever the value that is present, we'll copy into new stack. Okay. We'll copy into what new stack. We'll change the reference. Now stack is pointing in the referring to what this one new stack of size what double of what previous one. Okay. And also we'll change the size of size value. Previous size value is what 3. Now it will change to what 6. So these are the changes we're going to do. And that is a uh, change if you compared with what previous one. Only in the if we have what file extra lines of what code compared to what previous one. Okay. And this are all what same compared to what previous one. We are just incrementing the, if this is condition is what not true, in that case we'll just increment the top and we'll add the item. Okay. And we'll display that one. Pop is what similar to what previous one. Okay. We'll just displaying what message. If we'll check what top is equal to minus one, if it is true, empty stack. Otherwise we'll just display that the topmost element and we'll decrement what top. Display is also what same. If top is equal to what minus one, we'll just display what empty stack. Otherwise we'll display all the elements starting from what 0 to top. Okay. Yeah. Now we have one more class with name what PRG. So within which there is a public static void admin. Okay. Yeah. And here we have created a object of type fixed stack as well as what dynamic stack with reference of type interface. Okay. So with reference of type what interface. What is the interface name? Stack op. So FS is for a fixed stack reference and DS is for dynamic stack reference. And we are sending what 3. 3 means of size 3. Okay. So once you create an object, what will happen? Space will be allocated for all the 3 data numbers. Fixed stack. We have 3 data numbers. For all the 3 data numbers, we'll get what space. Okay. And next what you will do? Next we'll and it will going to call what constructor. There's a constructor that will be called, but we are sending what 3, correct, right? So 3 will be assigned towards size, and this stack array will get what three locations, each of type integer, and top will get the value at -1. Okay. Yeah. So again, with respect to the dynamic stack, also what same thing. We're sending what same thing. Constructed will be what called, and same thing. Whatever I explained just now, the same thing will going to happen even with respect to a dynamic stack. Okay, and I'm using what scanner. Why scanner? Because to read something from what keyboard. Okay. So here I have created an object, and here I'm calling what one function with name what next int to read what integer value. So here I'm using what infinite loop. Why? Because to display this message, what infinite number of what times while true. So infinite loop. Within that infinite loop, so this is the end of what your infinite loop. This is the end of what class, and this one is the end of what main. So within the this infinite loop, okay. So within this infinite loop, there is what if statement. Within that if statement, there is what a while loop. So one more while loop. Okay. Again, whatever code are written within if statement or what there is a while loop. Again, with respect to else if also there is a one more while loop. So within a while loop we have got two while loop, one for if statement and one more for else if statement. And code is what almost similar, almost same, except in the if statement we are using for dynamic stack ds, and only object name is what changed in for else if statement we are using what fixed stack. So object name is what fs, except object name the code is what almost code is what same. Okay. Yeah. Now first we'll see with this one variable and stack. So while true, this means which will run what infinite number of times, it will going to display a variable and fixed length and what exit. So we're going to enter what any one of the value, assume you'll enter what one, that will be there in what val. Now if val equal to what one, what will happen? Condition is what true, it will directly come to what while loop. This is also infinite loop. This will run what infinite number of times, and this will and keep it will keep on display what this message. Now I'll going to select what one, so that will be there in what val one. So it will enter into what switch. So switch val one. What's a val one? One. So it will going to execute what case one. So what is it? Case one push operation. We'll read what one value, and that will be there in what text. We'll pass that one to what uh, function with name what push. So you know what will going to happen. First it will check the condition. Top is equal to size minus one. If it is not true, it will increment what top, and it will add whatever the x value we are sending into top of the stack. Okay. And what is about case 2 is what pop. Okay, pop I think you know. And case 3 is what display also I think you know. What about case 4? Case 4 here, observe here I taken out on flag. Why? Because it's a case 4 is what exit. Okay. So here I'm using what break. This break will move your control out of what switch statement. Since I'm using flag is equal to what 1, again I'm using what one more break. So why this one more break? Because if I press what 4, I should come out of this particular while loop. Okay. Therefore the first break will come out of what switch, and second break will come out of what while loop. Okay, that's the reason I'm using this flag. So initial value of flag is what 0. So flag will be initially 0. Okay. Initial value of flag will be at 0. When I'll going to make that one as what 1, if I press what 4, what's the meaning of what 4? Exit. Okay. The same thing with respect to what. Yeah, now once you come out of what loop, what will happen? It will come over here, this particular. That's the end of what your if statement. So since it is executed what if it will not going to execute what else if as well as what else. So directly it will go to what this particular, and that's a closing bracket of what while loop. So it will continue with what since it's a infinite loop, it will continue with what beginning. Again, it will come from the first line. So again, it will go to display. Sorry, again it will go to display this particular line. So this inner loop. Okay. So it will going to display variable fixed as well as what exit. Now if second time if you enters 2, what will happen? That will be in a val, whether val equal to 1, no. So directly it will go to what else if statement. Okay, else if what's the value now? 2 is equal to true. Now it will again one more infinite loop. So it will go to display push pop or display as well as exit. That will be, suppose if I enter any one value, that will be in what val 1. Assume I entered what 1, that will be in val 1. Switch 1 months, again it will going to execute perform a push operation. If you enter what 2 months, it will going to perform pop operation. 3 means display operation. 4 means what exit. I think now you can understand. This break for to come out of what switch. Okay, and we're going to set what one. So why? Because I entered 4. 4 means what exit. I should come out. Therefore, I should come out of what loop. For else set make flag equal to 1, and if flag equal to 1, I'll come out of that loop, innermost loop. Now it will come toward this particular line. There is a end of what your else if. So it will not going to execute what else. Directly it will go with what this particular. Again, it will come executing what on more time. Why? Because infinite loop. So now if you enter what exit 3, so if condition is not true, okay. If is not true because it is 1, else if is also what not true because it is 2. Now all the conditions are what not satisfied, so it will going to execute what else part we have break, so it will come out of what your while loop, outermost while loop. Okay, so it will come out of your outermost while loop. So outermost while loop we have about one more bracket, that's end of what your main, and this end of what your class. So end of what main your program terminates, and you'll get some output. So now we'll run this particular program and see what is the output you'll get. So now we'll run that particular program. Okay, so how to run that one? So we have to use a command java c program name.java. So while saving what your program, save with the name, uh, same name as the default class. The class containing what mean? This mm, class containing what mean? So what is that name? PRG1. So save with what same name? PRG1 dot Java. Okay. So PRG1 dot Java. So how to compile that one? Java C PRG1 dot Java. Okay. Next, how to run that one? Again, we have to go with the command Java same name. Okay. Why? Because once you compile, it will if there is no error, it will going to create on object file with same name. So it will going to create what on class file with what same name, prg1 dot class. Okay, so now we are running this one, prg1 dot class. So we have to go with command java space prg1. So now your outermost while loop is what running. So we got the message variable fixed as well as what exit. Now first I'll go with what variable length. So I entered what one. Now innermost while loop is what running. So I got 4 message. What is push pop, display as well as what exit. If I want to perform push operation, I have to go with what one. So I'll enter what 10. So again I'll perform push operation. I'll enter what 20. Again I'll perform a push operation. I'll enter what 30. Okay, since so if you I think you know we are given size is what 3. It means at max I can store 3 values. Already entered what 3 values. Correct, right? So I already entered what 3 values, 10, 20, and 30. Now since it is what variable length, even if we try to enter, it should allow. Okay, see I'll enter what again push operation 1. I'll enter what 40. See, I'll not get any stack full message. Why? Because this is a variable length. So if you perform a display, see, I got message 10, 20, 30 as well as what 40. Okay, why? Because it's a variable length. So you can add what any number of what values. Now how to pop? So go with pressing what 2. So last value added is what 40, that got deleted. So press 2, 30, press 2, 20, press 2, 10. So now if you try to delete, you'll get stack empty. Now if you try to display that one, you'll get what stack empty. Why? Because there are no contents. Okay, so now to come out of this innermost while loop, press what 4. So now it is come out of what innermost while loop. Now it is in outermost while loop. So I got message again variable fixed as well as what exit. So fixed you go, if you want fixed you go with what 2. How to perform push operation, press 1. So press what 3 some values. I enter what 10. Again I enter what 20. Again enter what 30. So what are the different values you enter? 10, 30, and 20. Size is what 3, so I entered what 3 value. Suppose if you perform one more time push operation, so now you'll get what stack full. Why? Because this is a fixed length. You can't enter what more number of what values. If the size is what 3, so maximum value I can enter is what 3. Okay. So how to perform pop operation? Keep on pressing what 2. So 30 got deleted because that's the topmost element. Next, if you press 2, 20 got deleted. 2, 10 got deleted. 2, stack empty. Why? Because all the values are deleted. If you try to display, again you'll get what stack empty. Okay. So how to come out of this innermost while loop? Go press what 4. Now it will be outermost for loop. How to come out of that program? Press 3. Okay, it will come out of what program. Okay, yeah. Just copy that program along with what output. You have to write what entire all the possible options in your observation. Okay, so from here to till the end, so including this command. Start from this line. Program on Java. Next you write what this one. Java PRG1. I think you can understand why I written what PRG1 because we are executing class file. Okay, from this line till what end, copy in your observation along with what code. Okay, if you have any doubt, you just text me. Okay, thank you.